Ever since I decided to tell people I wanted to retire next year, I keep getting a lot of questions about what are you going to do in your retirement. Seems like the reactions to my upcoming retirement are very different based on generations. People my age, about 54, 55, to about 65, 70, all have questions. What are you going to do when you retire? Why are you retiring? Aren't you going to be bored all day? How can you afford to retire? You can't retire. And then it seems anyone that's about 65 or older, what do I hear from them? Congratulations, you're retiring? I was up in Massachusetts visiting my mother last month, or earlier this month, whatever it was, and went to a birthday party for my uncle. A lot of older people there. My mom is almost 82. My uncle, it was his 80th birthday party. So it was a bunch of older people there. And what were they all saying? Congratulations, congratulations, I heard you're going to retire. Oh, congratulations. The few younger people that were there that I informed I was going to retire all had this very strange look. Really? You're going to retire? How are you going to retire? Why? The generation gap for reactions to my retirement are very funny and very interesting. First of all, as I've said in some of my other videos, what are your plans for retirement? I have zero plans. Maybe that's a mistake, but I figure the first 6 months to a year, doing nothing. Gonna do nothing. I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna watch TV. Do nothing. Do whatever I want. Wake up when I want. Go to bed when I want. Not have to worry about work. Work, work, work. No. In the summertime, I can go to my pool. I don't have my own pool. I live in a subdivision. But the pool's right across the street. So I can go, hang out in the pool for an hour a day in the morning. I can do my exercises at home. Meet some new elderly people like myself. All right, well, I'm not elderly, but meet some older people or early retirees walking around the lake, see the same people out there every day, make some new friends. Will I be bored? Maybe, but I have no idea until I try. I have enough, I believe, to retire early at 55, so I'm going to do it. I have no idea how it's going to work out. Hey there. Just in case I did make a mistake retiring early, could you do me a quick favor? Hit that subscribe button below. You never know. Maybe one day I'll need this YouTube channel. Thank you very much. But I've been working since basically 14, 15 years old. The first year, I'm going to sit on my couch and do nothing. Watch TV and relax. That's it. Maybe I become bored. Maybe I get a part-time job. And that's okay as well. If 6 months or a year in, I'm like, oh my gosh, you know what? I still have money, plenty of money, but I'm just bored. I can always just go look for a part-time job. I don't want to work a part-time, meaning 30 hours a week. I mean, work 10, 15 hours a week. Something close to my house, standing up, moving around. I don't want to sit down in an office job. I want to be active, moving around. My current job, I'm 50-50. 50% in the office, 50% out of the office. I just don't want an office job. Don't want to be sitting down all day. I want to at least be active. I'll go to Walmart and stock shelves. I'll go be a dishwasher somewhere for $15 an hour. Don't really care. I don't have any ego. I don't need a great job. If I need a job, 10, 15 hours a week, $15 an hour, doing something physical. Fine. There are jobs out there like that. I've been looking online just in case. Hopefully, I won't be bored and I can just relax and enjoy life. Do what I do now. Get together with my friends twice a month on the weekends. Go to the movies, go out to eat, go to Drive Shack or Top Golf. Do a couple little things here and there twice a month. I still save a lot of money, not doing too much, but I have hobbies. I play guitar, I write music, I like to mix music. Is it going to keep me totally busy in retirement? More than likely not. And I don't want my hobbies to become like a job where I'm doing it all day. Maybe I'll work on making my YouTube videos a little better. I've been having some more subscribers, so that's been nice. If I'm bored, maybe I do something to make my YouTube videos better, more enjoyable for people. Who knows? Maybe this channel just goes bye-bye and I never see it again. But I'm enjoying making the videos and I can look back at my journey leading up to retirement. And hopefully I'll continue in my retirement, document how it's going, good, bad, or indifferent. I've gotten a decent amount of comments on some of my other videos about early retirement and living mortgage-free and debt-free, about what am I going to do in healthcare. I guess maybe I haven't discussed that enough on my channel here about healthcare in my retirement. Currently, I get my healthcare through my company. I think I pay close to $40 a month at the present time, and that covers health, vision, dental. So when I retire early, I will not be able to get Medicare, Medicaid. So I will be using Obamacare, which is also called the Marketplace, I believe. And with my level of income being so low, which at this point I planned on being anywhere from about $23,000 to $30,000 a year. And that's gross, not net, that's gross. I'll basically be living on the poverty line, but that's how I live now. I just live well below my means. I make a decent income, but I just live below my means. And I'll be doing the same in retirement. So with my income being so low, as I said, about $23,000 to $30,000 a year, I would be able to qualify for a bronze Obamacare level, 100% free. There are very high deductibles with a lot of these plans on the free, but I still can get free health care. It's basically there so you're not going to debt if you have some health scare, life-threatening issue that takes you to the hospital and you need surgery. So you have high deductibles, but it's going to keep you from going broke. In the silver plan, which I will be paying about the same as I pay now, about anywhere from $30 to $40 a month, I can get a total silver plan for $20 a month, and there's low deductibles, low co-pays. I'm pretty healthy. I don't have any medications. I'm not on any blood thinners or cholesterol, blood pressure, anything. I take aspirin once in a while. Anything can happen. I go to the doctor once a year, get checked. I can still do that in retirement. I go to the dentist twice a year. I've been going to the dentist twice a year for however long I've been alive, 54 years. So I'll continue to do that. Yearly physical. Hopefully that's all I need for the next 10 years until Medicare kicks in. Like I said, anything can happen. All of a sudden my health goes in the crapper. You never know. But you know what? I'd rather throw caution to the wind and say, you know what? Let me give this early retirement a try. I've been working since 14, 15 years old. Let me do it. 55, retire, see what life is like not working. I've done all the math calculations a bazillion times. Should have money to retire. Still have money when I'm 70, 80, 90 years old. I'm not going to be doing a ton of traveling in my retirement. The most traveling I'll be doing is to go visit some friends once in a while and visit my mom up in Massachusetts. I've done a ton of traveling since about 2007 or 8. Gone to Europe about 10 times, all over South America, all over the United States, gone to India. So I've done a lot of traveling. I don't need to travel anymore. I've got tons of memories from all my trips going overseas, South America, awesome places I've been. I recommend go to Europe or South America to anyone. Awesome. So much to see and learn. So I'm not one of those who's going to require a lot of extra money for traveling in retirement. I'm going to live the same life I live right now. Nice, relaxing, frugal, minimalistic life, but not working. Come on, if you look at yourself in the mirror and say, hey, you can retire at 55 and live the same life you live right now, I think most of you would say, okay. Maybe there's a bunch of you that love your job and you're like, no, I want to continue working. Go ahead. Good for you. That's wonderful. I've been at my current job now for 22 years. I'm just done with it. Also, I've gotten questions about my monthly bills from my last video or my last 2 videos that I've posted regarding my monthly bills, that it's impossible for me to have bills that low. My bills are really that low. I think I was called out once or twice for my electric bill. My electric bill, really, the last month that I posted was $55, and I think the month before that, I think it was around $15. 100% true. This month, it'll probably go up a little bit as it's been hot as crap, and it's going to continue to be hot as crap. But like I said, I monitor when my AC is running, when it's not running. I've got dual thermostats, so if I'm not upstairs, there's no need to have my AC running up there. I run just the level I'm on. If I'm going to go upstairs for a long period of time, I'll run that one. Or maybe I won't. But I live comfortably. I'm not burning up in my house, saving electricity like that. I try to live a normal life. I'm not penny pinching. I just live frugal. Frugal is different from penny pinching. Some of my friends say I'm cheap. I would even say I'm cheap a lot of the time. But I live a wonderful life. I do not penny pinch every last little thing. I'm just cheap and frugal and buy what I want and what I need. So yes, my expenses that I've posted in my last 2 months of budget videos are 100% true. And when I post it again next month for my budget, it'll be 100% true as well. There's no need for me to lie about what my budget is, or I guess what my monthly expenses are. So if you question them, feel free to question, but I'm not lying. I'm telling everybody the 100% truth, how I'm going to retire. Just living frugal, minimalistic. I've also gotten questions about how much I put into my 401k, when I started putting money in my 401k. I have gone over this in some of my other videos, but I've been at my current job 22 years. I had some 401ks before that, but I cashed them out like a ding-dong when I quit my other jobs or moved and quit, got laid off, whatever. So 22 years ago, started with my current company, started 401k. They matched 6%. I've been putting in 6%. Well, I started putting in 6%. And then somewhere about 10 years ago, it went up to 10%. And then I think a year later, it went up to 12. And then I took the big jump to 20%, which was about 7 or 8 years ago, I believe. I don't know the exact years, exact dates, but for at least the last 7 years, I've been putting in at least 20% of my income into my 401k. And I think about the same time I went up to 10%, I moved everything into the S&P 500. Everything that was in my 401k and everything that I continue to put in my 401k is 100% in stocks, S&P 500. I'm going to keep it there for a while. I'm just going to ride it out. I've got a decent amount of cash that if the stock market just goes and craps the bed, I will be okay for a few years. It'll be a little scary for a few years living on just cash and maybe trying to pull a little bit out of my 401k. But at that point, I would probably just get a small part-time job. But you never know. Maybe the stock market continues to climb. This year it's been great. Last year it was great. Year before that, it was a little bit in the crapper. If the market is doing crappy, I just leave it there. I don't care. I don't look at it. I just let the market do what it's going to do. All the stock traders, everybody and their mothers always trying to beat the S&P 500. There's no reason for me to try to beat it. I just throw everything in the S&P 500 and walk away. So over the last 30 years, I think the rate of return is around 10%, somewhere around there. I don't worry about it too much. That's what I do. So that's what I've been doing for 22 years. And I'll be retiring next year at 55. I hope that has answered some of your questions. Again, my retirement plans. Do nothing. See how it goes. So wish me luck. I wish you luck.